Today, I would like to talk to you about negative emotions. There is this kind of spiritual misconception that so-called negative emotions, which I prefer to call uncomfortable emotions, that those negative emotions are bad, that one should not ever feel them or feel them as little as possible, because if you feel them, they will attract unwanted things into your life. Today, I would like to debunk this myth because it can be very harmful for the ones who believe it. While it's correct that one should strive to raise their vibration and keep it high most of the time, which of course comes with lots of very nice, good feelings like joy and inner peace and a sense of love for everyone and everything around us, it can be very detrimental to not be willing to feel uncomfortable emotions when they arise. We all live in a world where there are many things that will trigger uncomfortable emotions like sadness, like overwhelm, like feelings of powerlessness, like sorrow, or even anger. If we ever got to a place where nothing ever happened that could possibly trigger one of those emotions, it will mean that we have reached the end, that there is nothing more for us to learn. There are no more possibilities for us to grow, to expand. That will mean our death, because living is learning, growing, expanding. And for doing so, there will have to be less than perfect situations. And less than perfect situations often trigger uncomfortable emotions. So, what should we do about those emotions? Well, firstly, what we should not do. What we should not do about those emotions is linger in them longer than necessary, even get addicted to them and go through our daily lives looking for more reasons, looking for more excuses, actually, to keep feeling those emotions, to keep being angry, just going through life looking for, oh, who is going to make me mad today? Who is going to give me an excuse to feel rage again today? So, whatever the uncomfortable emotion is that you're feeling, try not to prolong it. Try not to get addicted to it. Be aware of when feeling those emotions brings you some attention, some help, some energy from others in whatever shape or form it is. That may cause you to prolong it, to linger it, to wallow in it a lot longer than you actually need to. That is something that you certainly don't want to be doing. But what you also do not want to be doing is repressing those emotions, pushing them aside, pushing them down, disowning them. Because emotions do not go away if you do that. They don't ever go away until you sit with them, feel them, acknowledge them, learn from them. Emotions tell you something. They teach you something. So feel them. Let yourself be humbled by your uncomfortable emotions. Cry if you need to cry. Punch pillows if you need to punch pillows. Let them out, but feel them thoroughly and then let them go. If you do this, it might not be easy at first if you're used to suppressing them and not allowing them. But when you start doing this and you start getting used to actually feeling whatever it is that's arising in you, allow it, don't judge it, just feel it and let it go, you'll see it doesn't actually have to stay with you very long. Doing this will allow the emotions to just dissipate. If you do not do this, you will be causing stuck emotions in your body, in your emotional, energetic, and physical body. These emotions will be weighing your energy down. They will be influencing your thoughts, your feelings, and they will actually, in time, start making you sick. They will cause disease in your body. So it is very important that you get used to releasing emotions, feeling through them and letting them go instead of repressing them. Because whenever you repress them, you hold on to them. There is a beautiful analogy that illustrates this, and it goes like this. You should strive to be like water when it comes to feeling your feelings, not like slate and not like sand. Many people strive to be like slate. Slate is a very hard surface, and it takes a lot of energy to hit the slate with something hard and sharp for it to actually feel something. So for the object to make any kind of indentation into the slate. This means the slate doesn't feel much. But whatever it feels, that will linger for a very long time. Because even though it takes a lot to make some kind of sign or indentation into the slate, once you actually manage to make it, it will stay there for a very long time. It will take a lot of time, a lot of rain, a lot of water, a lot of wind, a lot of abrasion for it to go away, for it to not be visible anymore. Then there is sand. Sand is not as hard as slate, and one can easily make a mark in sand. So someone who is like sand will feel more easily and more deeply. But the mark will not stay as long because a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind, or one wave will take away that mark, that will disappear quite easily. So being like sand, one feels a little bit more, but not as long as being hard like slate. But what we really want to strive to be like is water. Water will feel everything. It's very easy to push a knife, push a stick, throw a stone into water. Water will feel it all. It will feel it deeply and thoroughly. But water, the surface of the water or the body of water will return to its initial state really, really quickly. As soon as the incident is over, as soon as the stone has sunken, or as soon as the stick has been pulled away from the water again, the surface and body of water will return to its initial state like this. It will be very easy. So that's what we want to be. We want to feel everything deeply and thoroughly for a very short time, and then we let it go. We let it go. We move on with our lives. That way, whatever it was that touched us, that maybe hurt us, will teach us, but it will not influence our whole life. I hope this helps you deal with your negative or uncomfortable emotions in the future. I'm Sofia Esteves, an intuitive life coach and energy healer, and I'll see you next time.